Hey guys, this is CG Animator, and today we're picking up where we left off from part 2 of the alien tutorial. So this is part 3. If you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, I suggest you go ahead and do so because we made the head, the eye, and the body, and this time we're going to make the teeth. So that's pretty much it. So if you haven't seen those two parts, I suggest you do. Okay, so I'm not going to make the tooth, I'm just going to import it from the other blend file that I used for the time-lapse. But I'll just show you how I made it real quick. So just press space, add mesh cube, scale that cube down, bring that over, and then after move that over here, and then just scale it down to about there and put it down to the base of the mouth. Okay, now I'll show you. So press tab to go into edit mode. Now what I did, I box selected the bottom part. Sorry if it's not working right now. Okay, I scaled it up. I box selected this part here, brought that down, moved that over, then I extruded that, scaled that down, brought that up, moved that over, scaled that down. I selected these two parts, moved that over here, selected all three edges here, extruded that out this way, scaled that down, and then afterwards I just manipulated a few things to make it sharper, make it smaller, pretty much just basic stuff, and then afterwards I added a subsurf modifier, and just so you guys know, there's a quicker way to do that. Just press Control and then press a number, like Control 2, that adds 2 levels. Then I press Set Smooth, and then afterwards I took the bottom 4 vertices, I pressed N to bring up the transform properties in edit mode, and then like I said in my last part, this affects how much the subsurf modifier affects that certain area. So like 1, it doesn't affect it at all. 0, it affects it 100%, and I put it at 0.4 for the 0.4 for the bottom part. And it seemed to be pretty flat, and you can just move around vertices and give it that sharp tooth look thing, pretty much like that. But for the sake of it looking pretty much familiar, since I can't make it exactly like I did, I'm just going to import it, and now I can show how to import objects. So just go to File and press Append or Link. Now just go to where you have your blend file and then click on the blend file. Mine's Alan the Alien. Now go over here to Objects and then just click the name of it, and mine was Tooth. And then press Load Library, and there you have it right there. So I'm just going to turn this here. Okay, sorry, that was a predetermined setting. You don't have to do that. But okay, now I just put that there and put this right here. Let me zoom in for you guys. Okay, now we're just going to be duplicating it, and make sure you give it a material and turn that material white. Since we're going to be duplicating them, they're all going to have that white texture. Because if you don't, it's going to have like a weird dark gray texture, and it's not going to look good in the final render. And you're going to have to apply that texture to each and every tooth, so you don't want to do that. Okay, so just duplicate it, move it over. Simple enough. And we're going to have to rotate and position a lot. And since it's like some weird alien, there can be space between the teeth, It's all about character creation. Okay? It's your character, you can do what you want with it, There's no rules. So there's a lot of stuff. I have to do this pretty fast because, the time limit. And I don't want to have to do this video over and over again because I wouldn't stop talking. So just keep duplicating it, and I'm just going to roughly position these at first, barely, and then just keep going around there and then position them later. I'm going to take the grid off just so I can see better, so just go here to View and go to View Properties and turn the grid floor off. That's what I'm just going to do for now so I can have a better look at things. Okay, so now I'm going to take this RZ. Okay, move that over. Perfect. Take this RZ. Sorry. do that again. RZ, move that, and move it over. Okay. Move this over here. RZ. And we're gonna just be moving around a lot of teeth, so don't even worry about the teeth that are there. And this is just my method. You might have a totally different method. I'm just showing you how I do it and how you could do it if you wanted to. Let's just hide this right now. Just click it and press H and it'll hide. If you want to unhide, just press Alt H. Alright, so let's, because I'm probably not even going to need it. And I'm just pressing RZ and RX to rotate on the Z and the X axis. Like here's, I press RX, and then I just press G to move, and move it over. Press RX, move it over, press RYY, so actually just once. Actually, I think we need to, yeah, its own X-axis. To have them rotate on their own X-axis or Z-axis or whatever, just press that letter twice. Like if I wanted to move it on the Y-axis, on its own Y-axis, just press G and then press Y and then Y again. Also, if you're gonna get into like cartoony character modeling, I suggest getting Pablo Vasquez's DVD, but he's also known as Venom GFX, and it's really good. I'm gonna order it. I suggest you do too. It's called Venom's Lab. You can order it at blender.org. Go to the eShop there. They have a bunch of nice DVDs that I'm planning on getting. You know, because they're the professionals, and I want to learn from the professionals. So I think that's a pretty good investment if you're gonna make one. Like, yeah. So I'm just talking about random stuff right now because I just, you know, I don't want to bore you guys while you watch this. And if you guys are wondering why I didn't post any music on the Alan the Alien time lapse, I was gonna use the audio swap from YouTube, but I did it twice, and it cut my video in half, and it stopped right here where I was modeling the teeth. So that's why. Otherwise, I just would have put up some music, but YouTube wouldn't let me, and I didn't want to record the whole time-lapse video again, or render the video again, because these recordings come out at like 700 megabytes each, so I have to put them through Movie Maker and render them again. So yeah, so they usually come out to about 60 megs, just so you guys know. Okay, so we're cutting it close with time here. Don't want to have to do this again. Okay, so now let's just, since that's pretty good, actually no, that's sloppy. Sorry guys. Okay, so now that we have all our teeth in place, shift right click all of them. Make sure you have them all, and then press Shift D. That duplicates all of them. Right click to cancel the selection, press RY, and press 180, and that stands for rotating on the Y axis for 180 degrees, and then just bring it up on the Z axis here. Okay, move it over and bring it over here. Okay, now let's just move the individual teeth and get this done. Okay, I gotta hurry up now. I don't want to have to put this in 2 parts. Just bring up the ones you see necessary that aren't inside the mesh. You can bring them over on the X-axis if you need to. And that's pretty much it. Just bring these 2 out. And there we have it. Looks pretty good. Okay, so now next time we're gonna do the material nodes and the lighting and everything, but we'll see just how much we can get done next time. So yeah, so be sure to watch part 4 when it comes out. So thanks for watching.